This might sound unbelievable, but what if the clock on your wall could foretell doom? Buckle up, because this ghostly tale will chill you to your core. It's the story of the double-strike clock. It starts with Nora, a young woman who moves into an old house she inherited from her late grandmother. Among the dusty antiques and weathered furniture, one peculiar item captures her attention: a vintage clock hanging above the living room fireplace. Unlike most clocks, this one didn't chime on the hour. Instead, it struck twice. One chime was loud and clear, the other faint and muffled. The first night seemed uneventful until midnight. As the clock struck once, Nora heard a piercing scream coming from outside. Frozen and terrified, she waited for the second, muffled chime. When it finally struck, the sound outside turned silent. Brushing it off as her imagination, Nora went on with her life. But every subsequent midnight brought more inexplicable events. The clock would loudly and clearly strike one chime. Each time, a scream, loud noise, or eerie cry would echo through the empty street. Then came the soft second strike, bringing silence like something had vanished into the night. Curiosity led Nora to investigate, and with each clue, unearthed eerie secrets about the clock's past. She discovered the clock was built by a reclusive clockmaker in the 1700s who claimed it could mark omens. According to his journal, the loud chime forewarned an otherworldly arrival. The faint chime, its retreat, but only after having taken something or someone. Terrified, Nora decided to get rid of the clock. She dismantled it and threw its parts into the river. That night, as she fell asleep, she thought she'd broken the curse. But just as the clock would have struck its first chime, she dreamt about the faintest echo of two notes resounding through her walls. She shot awake. Her phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number reading, "The clock strikes twice. You cannot escape it." The room was silent, but on her fireplace wall, the clock reassembled itself. It ticked. Tick. Tock. Folks, what would you do if you owned a clock like this? Could you dismantle it, knowing it might never leave you? Be sure to share and follow for more eerie tales. And remember, at midnight, listen closely to the sounds around you, for the clock might strike twice.